Dr. Darlene Paiva, and I am the director of the Masters in Organizational Psychology here at William James College. Organizational psychology is an excellent career choice because organizations are starting to learn that they really need to be able to identify gaps and improve quickly in order to keep up with the marketplace and the changes in the external environment. You'd be helping organizations to do that and to be able to be agile and create cultures where people not only survive change, but they thrive. As an organizational psychologist, that encompasses many different types of roles. So you can be an internal practitioner, and you will typically find that in the human resources function or talent management function. You can be an external practitioner, a consultant coming in to help organizations with the change that they're trying to implement. But you can also be a leader in an organization. In all of those roles, you're really helping to improve performance, to develop others, and to develop a culture where people are highly engaged and the organization is achieving its goals. And this spans across small businesses, large corporations, all industries, whether you're in for-profit, nonprofit, or in the government sector. So there's really a lot of opportunity around doing work that is oriented towards strategic initiatives, towards helping teams function better, employee engagement, training and development, and leadership development. So there's really a lot of different variety in the roles that you can have as an organizational psychologist. The Masters in Organizational Psychology program is a 30-credit accelerated full-time program, or part-time, it's 2 years. So it can be completed in 2 different time frames. And the full-time program spans about 11 months, where students would go through 8 core courses while also working on their capstone thesis, which is an area of research that you explore to add knowledge to the field, and also 80 hours of work in the field. We also have the part-time program that spans about 2 years, so you would take every other core course, and year 1 you would complete your 80 hours of field work, and year 2 you would work on your capstone thesis. The Masters in Organizational Psychology program is offered in 2 different formats. One is a blended format, and the other is a completely online-only format. For both of those options, most of the work is online, where students are accessing their recorded lectures, they're completing their reading, they're engaging in a discussion board where they post an original response to a mini case, integrating the reading they've done, and then engaging not only with peers, but with the faculty as well. There may also be live webinars with the faculty to engage in dialogue and practice of the material. For the blended students, they also participate in a 2-day residency to experience practicing what they learn, and these can be on campus, or if weather or other circumstances are preventing us from being in person, they can be virtual on Zoom, but they would be live. For the online-only students, they'll have a similar experiential assignment that gives them the opportunity to work as a team completely online. The faculty for the Masters in Organizational Psychology program is a really great team of core and adjunct faculty. We have about 15 people. They come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences that are in for-profit, nonprofit, government. They span healthcare and technology and finance, so they really bring a wide breadth of experience to the program, and they are practicing faculty. So they can bring that up-to-date, in the moment, what's happening out there in the field to the classroom that the students can benefit from, and really get to ask questions from somebody who's knowledgeable and out there actually doing the work. In the Masters of Organizational Psychology program, each student is also working with an advisor. And that advisor is not only there to help guide them through the program and help navigate the coursework, but they're also serving as a mentor and a person that the student can go to for career advice. And they're also a partner in the student's reflection on the personal growth that they're experiencing throughout the program. So they become a lifelong colleague and part of your network in deciding where you want to go in the future. One of the things that sets us apart in the Masters of Organizational Psychology program is the field placement project that each student will engage in. So every student needs to complete 80 hours of work in the field over the course of their first 2 semesters if they're part-time, or through the 2 semesters of the program for the accelerated students. They can choose to do that work at their own workplace. They can find an organization of their own if they volunteer with an organization, or through a friend or family, there's an organization that needs help in the organizational psychology realm or talent management. Or they can partner with one of our own sites. We actually cultivate relationships with organizations that are for-profit, nonprofit, government, who come to us because they know they're going to get great skills and knowledge for the own work that they're trying to accomplish from our students. And so they can participate in any one of those 3 different ways. While they're doing their work in the field, they are partnered with an on-site supervisor that has expertise and background in the field, whether that's organizational psychology or talent management. And they are also supervised by a faculty within the program. So there's a lot of support around the work that they're doing out in the organizations. And you come out with 80 hours of work that you can put directly on your resume, and that contributes to the expertise and the skills that people know that you have coming out of this program. In the Masters in Organizational Psychology program, the content covers the knowledge, the skills, and theories that you will need in order to partner with an organization to co-design the best approach for them to reach their goals. And part of that are the competencies that are woven throughout the program. The competencies of the Masters in Organizational Psychology program are actually divided into 3 categories. And the first category has to do with foundations in the field. Part of that is competencies in organizational psychology around the psychology of change, the dynamics and the structure of human systems. Also, use of self or self as an instrument, and this is speaking to self-awareness and self-management, viewing the self as part of a system and interpersonal communication that goes along with that, professional behavior, ethics, standards, and values. And these are responsibilities around professional competence and behaviors, responsibilities to your clients and your stakeholders, to the actual profession of organizational psychology, as well as a responsibility towards social justice and ethical awareness. And the final competency in the first category is multicultural competence and sensitivity to difference. So cross-cultural interpersonal sensitivity, having positive expectations of others, identity development, and so forth. The second piece are competencies around assessment and research. So inquiry skills, how you utilize diagnostic assessment models to guide your inquiry, and program evaluation. And then research ethics, qualitative and quantitative methods, how to design and develop and implement surveys, and then the analysis that goes along with that. And then finally, there are practitioner competencies. And these have to do with intervention, so organizational change, process models of planned change, process consultation, and how you intervene at different levels, group versus team and systems level. And then consultation skills and business acumen, where you're focusing on written and verbal communication, the phases of consulting with an organization, the helping roles that you play, relationship building, and then analysis of what's happening in the environment that may be causing change to be necessary. And then finally, organizational theory and design. So does the organization have the right structures? What is their structure if they are nonprofit versus being a for-profit? What's the life cycle they're in? And all of these competencies are woven throughout the program, but there are particular courses that may focus more in depth on reaching those particular competencies. And then you have the field placement where you can put those into action. The Master's in Organizational Psychology program gives you the knowledge and the skills and the tools to work with individuals, teams, and whole systems, helping them to do the work they want to accomplish. And we do this through a focus on personal growth, as well as having respect for our colleagues and for our clients. And if you're looking for a field where you can really make an impact on people's quality of life and bring more meaning and purpose to their lives, then this is a place for you.
We hope you'll explore more at williamjames.edu.